Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Dominions 4 Thrones of Ascension with me, BrainBoy 20. Where we had last left off, we had assaulted Akrasfal again after building up our forces with more magical items and a lot more of a baseline of troops, considering we had lost a large amount of them from being repeatedly assaulted by Akrasfal. And in the meantime, we also had summoned a bunch of other broods of Garm, Crusher Constructs, Akashe Acknowledgement, cast Bolfagan, finding a new magic site. And there were battles in the Oaklands and Akrasfal, so let's see what happened there. This will be the third time I've recorded this intro, because someone has always interrupted in that time. So we have these Valkyries that we ran up to this area, and they'll thankfully hold off the opponents while our troops will march across the front lines to overrun them. Who's that? There's a terracotta soldier and a clayman. Okay. They're doing lots of earth magic stuff. I'll be interested to see what kind of magic item they have available to them. Anyway, now let's view the battle in Akrasfal, which if I remember correctly is just a complete curb stomp, because they only have this many troops there guarding it. And Solis cast Phoenix Power. Oh, don't tell me you're burning her. Yeah, you're burning her. Come on. I should move Solis away. Okay, we didn't actually lose much of anyone. We actually gained some Icarids and Solus warriors temporarily. Well, they just lost everything else. Anyway, unexpected event in Fanglia, which gave unrest and misfortune again. In Glistening Woods, an evil necromancer is trying to drive his mortal enemy, a cunning animist from the forest. The governor of the provinces sided with the animist, who will probably be loyal to your cause if he survives. Fimago, the animist, has joined, and there was a battle in the Glistening Wood. So let's see. Long dead warriors in the Glistening Wood. And Polyr the Necromancer with all these magic death gems. And then we have the Animus, who has 2 nature magic, which doesn't really matter. Our province defense will wipe the floor with him. Or these guys could just run away instantly. Okay, good. He actually hit the encumbrance limit. We shouldn't have a problem with this. The Animist will live. A stinking enemy was discovered by the local militia and shortly killed. It was a septic again. We should have destroyed the gate in Akrasfal, and 2 units were cured from their disease. Let's see, who is cured? No one important. Great. Well, I might as well continue trying to cure them, so hopefully the proper people can be cured next time. Fimago, welcome. I wish to know more about you. Mages of nature, animists are reclusive and avoid the company of others. Animists have an affinity with divine men and can awaken more of them with each casting of the ritual, as you're an Ivy Lord. Okay, so I can just build you to summon Vine Men, so I think I'll just send you over to this section. Great, you have built the Ivy King's Crown, which will cast the spell Awaken Vine Men automatically, I believe, and grant some limited regeneration. And otherwise, I don't have any inclination to have you build anything else, but I might have you start summoning stuff. So with 15 magic gems per month, people will just research. You, however, will cast the ritual spell Summon Vine Men, or Awaken Vine Men. What do you have now? With the Ivy Lord at 2. So is there anything else I can put on you that would increase the amount of Ivy Men you would create? Or Vine Men? Well, I know there's some down here. Yes, Modic, no, you already got the Ivy Crown, which completely defeats the purpose. So you cast Awaken Vine Men, and we'll see how many Vine Men we get there. Great, can you actually forge a magic item? Is there a nature item I would like you to craft? The answer is maybe. I will see that as a no for now, so I'm actually going to have you just research for a bit. And your research skill is 15 compared to these guys is 7 because your magic level is so bloody high. Sigurd, can I have you forge a magic item here? I can't have you forge anything that is actually useful, which sucks. Why don't I make the alchemist's stone? Or if I were to get enough earth magic, I could try to continue to buff this stuff. And you only need to be earth magic 5, so you're already earth magic 3. I just need to buff you twice, which isn't exactly easy. Anyway, Bullfagan, what do we get? We got an ancient temple which produces 1 astral gem per turn. Okay, that's nice to know. We have more astral magic gems being produced. You're, of course, going to be casting another casting of Akashic Record. As such, Sigurd, I don't actually know what I want you to forge. Because we don't have enough earth magic yet, which is the problem. I almost want to see the stats of the eye pendant. Let's find out. No reason not to, we have enough. Hermable... I would love you to cast more Broods of Garm, but there's not much point. What's the army set up here? Enough Broods of Garm to make someone cry. Dark Chaos cannot command more troops, which sucks. But I'll definitely put more in the front lines, because you're casting Divine Blessing anyway, meaning they'll all get it. And we'll have more troops in the front lines. And with this, I might actually just leave. Because we have enough defense there where the fortress will not be taken instantly. We might as well go take out Iron Range. Oh, can you not? Is that not do you have to go all around? Because that's just arbitrarily dumb. I have to go around, don't I? Alright, I guess we'll try to march out here. We'll pick up the army trail where we left off, and sneak around to see if we can get rid of what's left of TNG out here. Fortsith, you've finished casting your spells, so who do we summon? Well, that's a commander. Oh, you actually have another page. So you're Plaguetooth the Mound Fiend. The Mound Fiend is a specter of an ancient priest-king of a death cult. The Mound Fiend can reanimate the recently dead and can curse the living with hunger. They are powerful mages of death that always run by a wind as cold as an empty grave. The Mound Fiend is a specter and thus ethereal and able to enter the sea. Reanimator. Anyone killed by this unit will be raised as a soulless and fight for its new master. And you're ethereal. And you can command all the undead beings we possibly need. Okay. And the Hangedrotta's ready, correct? No, we still need a turn, isn't that? No, the Hangedrotta is ready. Where is he? Ah, Gisil, who has a lot of death magic as well. That is nice to know. Alright, time to outfit the army. All of this will go into Plaguetooth. And we'll be at the front lines. Plaguetooth will also be in the middle of this, in the thick of things. You can only command 1 squad, so we'll have Gisil the Hangedrotta have access to these hounds, who will similarly be on the side here. All the Valkyries will be under Gisil's command, and will be in the back, ready to go to the front lines when needed, where you will hold and attack the rearmost enemy. All of these will still be under Gisil's command. I'm being called again for no reason. I will not answer that call. And go under this person's control. And if you'll excuse me, I kind of need to, so please excuse me for a second. Okay, after that interruption, let's continue to fill out these forces. And now we just have the main front line, which will be only slightly behind the undead. And guarding Gisil the Hangedrotta. And with hold an attack for a second, and then we'll attack the closest end. Actually, no. None. Don't clear orders. Attack rearmost? No, closest enemy. And he'll come around from the side and slam them. Guess it will actually be a part of the horseman, as he can definitely follow the troops. And again, you are a much better magic user, so I'll just let you decide. And hopefully the main front line of undead troops should be good on their own. Now, do we have anything I want to grant you, gentlemen? What's your current helmet protection? Lightweight iron cap? Sure. I'll ditch the encumbrance and instead grant you... I'll instead grant you a helmet, like so, which has never been seen before. Maybe bracers of protection as well. No, I'll give you the Ring of the Warrior. You have no water magic, which is a problem, but... Nah, we'll give you the Lightning Helm, and it'll protect you. And quite frankly, I don't care. I guess you'll go north, and Plaguetooth will go and join you. And we'll hopefully attack Dustlands, besiege the heck out of them, and get rid of those people. Sigmund, I don't want to have forging anything because you can't forge anything I want just yet. And you're instead just going to research for a bit while we build up some more magic gems. Fort Sith, I want you to cast ritual spells, but I don't think I have enough death magic gems to justify it anymore. But you are our last commander. 19 per month, and we still can't cast enough. I mean, technically I could do Wound Flame. No. There's nothing I want to do here, so Fort Sith, instead you will... No, stop that. You will cast the ritual spell. It's Spirit Mastery, but there's not much of a point. Arouse Hunger? I don't even know what I want to do anymore. I mean, I've done a lot. I've got my armies out there, but I have to keep making more. I'll have you research for now. Speaking of which, what are we researching? We are researching the next level of alteration, because it supposedly gets me one step closer to casting Wish. And with nothing else remaining, I will go around to my provinces. Here I will definitely increase the province defense to 60. Because I don't want to lose access to that land. Down here I will recruit more troops to be at the ready for when my army inevitably dies off and needs to pick up some more troops. At the home front, there's time to recruit even more forces. And with the remaining gold, down here will be recruited. Now there's something mentioned about forces in the land of the Lord. So let me go check that out. Land of our Lord. There's nothing there. Somebody lied. Anyway, I believe you were just thinking of Helheim. Land of our Lord is very close to it, Wraith, but, yeah. Let's continue without me just running my mouth constantly. So it looks like there's another battle going on. Alteration has been complete, Akash acknowledged, but nothing has been found in Konberg. And there's the battle in Akrasfal, which is people attacking me. Where are you getting these armies from? Well, this time around I've definitely got a massive army to fight back with Lumber Construct behind us. I forgot to move Soleus away. Okay, all their missiles are now fire-based. Thankfully, the Jotun Wolves are doing their job of holding them back and berserking. So hopefully my army, being much more efficient, should hold them off. But I don't think that's going to happen. Why are the Summer Lions turning around? choose fatigue instantly because of all the fire stuff, or what did you cast by Franz? Well, some of them are retreating, but they have just way too many troops for whatever reason. Well, this Carr the Bane, who's just running around murdering people. Like, if he doesn't get a heroic ability off of this, I'm going to be severely disappointed. And who are you in the front lines? You're just mounted Heardman. And we have the Bane Lord marching into battle once again. Unfortunately, it's through our own lines, which is going to cause us significant pain. As I say, do the Summer Lions have a breath attack that's hurting our troops? Oh, the armies of Akrasfal are actually routed. Oh, it's the fire drakes that we have in the back that's hurting our troops so badly. I hate you. Okay. Expected event? Okay, and there's a battle in the dry fields. Let's view it. So we have all this versus the one pyromancer. With fire in a jar. One units are cured of our disease. And troops in the dry fields are starting to lack supplies. Karnag, new trade route. And the gated Akrasfal is being destroyed. Excuse me, let me look at those messages again. How much did we lose? Lost a Mystic, they lost a Wolf Tribe Shaman, and the vast majority of their army. Unfortunately, the same can be said for us. We lost almost all of our Shade Beasts. We lost a Revenant. Tamar, no! Although we didn't lose anyone else aside from Tamar, everyone else is kind of still alive. So we lost... Oh, we gained two Soulless Warriors, lost all the Jotun Wolves, lost a lot of Heardmen, a lot of Huskarls, lost a Draw, Surf Warrior. Not much else really matters here. It's kind of... We got a near 3-to-1 kill ratio. It just still kind of sucks that we lost all those troops. And Tamar included. Now, Bifrons, you're not supposed to have death magic. Is there anyone here who actually kind of needs it? I suppose Gunnar. I mean, he doesn't seem like he's a really good melee fighter, and having him be able to cast some better death magic spells would probably be for the best. So giving him a second level of death magic would be good. Solius, I keep forgetting that you're literally just on fire at all times. And I've never actually properly moved around your troops, which is why we got hurt so badly in this. So all your fire troops are going to be off to the bottom side, because I'm not going to be stupid anymore. And it's also the middle of winter, Jesus. Anyway, we need to get more troops to the front lines again. To replace the humongous losses we've taken. Alyssa, what were you? Oh, you finished casting Akashic Knowledge. Entire group will definitely go towards Iron Range, so we can take this place over. However, I will also fill this place out with more province defense than we can shake a stick at, because I did kind of strike out into Akrasfal's territory. And we also get to know more about what's in our surroundings. We'll definitely take the Iron Range, which will finally cut off TNG from anyone else, giving them 0 income. Aside from this one location, even though they have no income because it's cut off anyway, I might as well. Alyssa, you're no longer casting Akashic Knowledge. Cast Akashic Knowledge, please. Into Elkland, who cares? Just give me more astral gems to use. of Imago. You will actually gain the Ivy Crown. You'll gain the Ivy Crown, making you an Ivy Lord of 3, and then you will cast the ritual spell, Awaken Vine Men. Sigurd, you have cast a ritual spell, I believe. Ah yes, you cast the Crusher last turn, and I don't know what I made you forge this time, but I know you made you forge something. So you're lifeless. Are you actually indestructible? Never heals, mindless, never needs not eat, magical being. But you're not indestructible. But you have a lot of resistance, so maybe you might as well be nearly indestructible. Okay, Sigurd, I kind of want to buff you through Earth Magic, but I don't think I have enough money to afford that. Just so I can get the extra gold income to support my troops and my rapid expenditures. I should say rampant expenditures. There's nothing here I want you to forge, which is always a problem. I keep looking at this stuff, but I know full well there's nothing here. So I guess I might do some Shadowbrand. I might actually go for something useful. Not Boots of Stone, maybe the Brimstone Boots. Let's do that. Gisil and Plaguetooth will work together and... Try that again. Push forward. And we'll take Saramatia down. I wanted to end this. And by list, you can take all these troops with you. Oh, you can't fit the other Trog? I am assuming, yep, those guys count as normal units. You won't take this with you then, because I want, even though you are a fairly bad commander, I might as well have you join the front lines. These troops will be out towards the front in the middle of the undead. No, they'll actually be down here with the other frontline troops we've got. That won't be as painful to sit in. Speaking of which, how are your troops set out? Who's on the bottom? Bunch of shade beasts. Okay, not a massive issue. They'll both come together and finally take out the remains of Sarmatia. And with it we can finally push outward from this location. And you're researching, nothing else to do. I guess some more recruitment is always good. More Herdmen. And Huskarls. And more troops over here to recruit as well. And no more Valkyries for us, but a Herdman and nothing more. So that's basically everything we can do. I'm going to need to find a way to spend this air magic I'm getting. But we shall end the turn regardless. More elemental attacks by mages. Hermobile was attacked. Akashe acknowledged, but nothing found in Elkland. Another battle in Akrasfal, seriously? We've repulsed one attack, why must we do another? Please some of you guys are immune to fire. That'd be stupid if you weren't. You're fire resistant. Good enough. And they're already retreating. Oh, you must be the Will-O-Wisps. That is correct, we have flying Will-O-Wisps around here, so Silius is doing his job. More enslaved troops for us. Wow, the Summer Lions are kicking their butts. I'm not even doing anything, I'm just sitting there behind enemy lines, killing them off piecemeal. So when they lose this time, oh my gosh, they lost almost all their commanders. So we got the Dragon's Helm and the Slave Matrix, because some interesting items were found on the battlefield. I'd never noticed those messages before. And they lost basically what was left of that army. In return, they dealt very little damage to us, granting us some Scorpion Beasts as well. So let's see, Battle in the Dusklands, which is us attacking Sarmatia in an attempt to finally oust them from our territory. Hello, troglodytes. This must be all they have left. Fortunately, all these lifeless beings don't need to care, because they won't be life drained. We finally get to be rid of these people. I'm so bleeding thankful for it. And then the battle on the Iron Range, where TNG should cease to exist as any force aside from their homeland. And the Jotun wolves just don't care, they go over there and kill you. And they're decaying! You son of a gun, go die. Unexpected event in Dust River, an elemental has been summoned. The lake has grown still, its magic withdrawn from the world. A group of 3 thinkers has been banned, they and their kin have left the land in search for more pluralistic government. Well, didn't I have this happen before? Why are you still in my territory? Get out! An unexpected event in Gentle Plains, defense -5, because diarrhea has sprinkled amongst the militia. Gate in Arcos Vale is being destroyed, the entrance to the fortification has been breached, will charge any time now, and a unit was cured from their disease. Lack of supplies. In Iron Range, diseases are afflicting the troops. Well, naturally we are going to storm the bloody castle, because I am not going to sit here and wait any longer. Also, you got the Horror Helm, nice. Sarmatia will die tonight. We have a Well of Pestilence, which is nice, more deadly diseases, and a Cavern of Glowing Moss. Nice finds. Oh, I didn't realize we got an enchanted gate and another enchanted pyre, giving us more fire gems, which has kind of been a little bit of an issue. So the Iron Range is going to definitely get the 50 troops, because death magic gems are pretty much the mainstay of my frontline forces now. Now these troops are naturally going to, you know, leave over the mountain range. In fact, oh, okay, you just couldn't go there. But you can definitely go to the Gentle Plains, where there's going to give you something. Get you back up to 50, of course that's going to drain the rest of my funding. Alyssa, and once again, if you did this smartly, you would have just enough gems to cast Akashic Knowledge again. So, not messages, but please cast the ritual spell Akashic Knowledge one last time. Because we're very, very close. Oh, we have 0. We're very, very close to having enough astral gems to no longer care about the costs. Fimango is actually going to switch to casting Awaken Vinemen every turn. So there's 6. Oh, and these guys are going into your troop bay regardless. But you don't have enough troops to command them. Or enough leadership to do so. But we'll definitely get a lot of Vine Men off of this, so we can get an ever-increasing army that does not require me to constantly spam out that spell. So we got another troop. We got an Ice Elemental from the Dust River. Now while that does suck that the Lake of Living Water left us for now, it's still nice that we got those troops. So Huld will actually go and pick up these magic troops, and we'll get a small army together. And you'll go and take some glory. If nothing else, you can at least pop in here, identify whatever we can find, and then leave. And wow, that's on a very low income space. Oh well. I want whatever's there regardless. Sigurd. I was hoping you forge more items, wasn't I? Can't forge the Alchemist Stone. We're not making any other unique items right now. We might as well make that. And then you have the copper mine already, which gives you more gold. We will actually get a wood-henge druid. Oh, there's no reason for this. I kind of just left, like, research alone again, didn't I? What do we research? Okay, we're already on partway there. We might as well go to level 8, get the warriors of Muspelheim, and Fata Morgana. Fata Morgana. Under the Fata Morgana, life seems much easier and everyone is happy. Phantasmal warriors will assist the local defense in defending the province against invaders, and enemy scouts will be fooled by illusionary armies. All provinces and friendly domains will be affected by the Fata Morgana. The enchantment lasts until it is dispelled or the caster dies. I have all those ritual spells that I haven't cast once. Don't I have the Well of Misery as well? But it requires a lot more death gems, which I don't have right now. So I will wait until I get enough death gems and maybe cast the Wellspring of Misery. And aside from that, we'll continue sieging Akrasfal. Maybe we'll be able to breach it eventually, maybe not, but we can continue to drain their forces. And it seems like my next enemy will be whatever this group is, which I think is Fumoria. Oh. They've gutted Akrasfal and recombined with their territories. Well, that's nice for them. I, however, own this entire landscape, and will soon be pushing Sarmatia and all this off to basically create a perfect wall and defense around my territory. Anyway, regardless, we shall end the turn and move on. But not before saying that this is the end of the episode, so I hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy20 with Let's Play Dominion's Fall, Thrones of Ascension. And I am signing off. If you liked the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, for it helps out a great deal, and I hope to see you all next time.